Today we're going to be covering how to do a Leviathan mirror match. We're going to use my 5-star Leviathan against some 7-star Leviathans. This lineup, we always have trouble with Leviathan mirror matches, but today we're going to show you a couple of different lineups that's going to help you out and help you get the win when you're going up against a Leviathan. So here we are inside of Fleet Arena, and as you can see right here, we've got a 7-star Leviathan. Your Leviathan lineup is going to change depending on your opponent. It all comes down to what your opponent is running on their front lineup. In this case right here, they're running the Sith Assassin, the Marauder, and they're running Malgus' ship as well. So we're going to have to adjust our lineup to match this. That way we'll be able to take them down and to be able to get our ultimate ability off before they do. Before we actually jump into the fight, we are going to take a look at the ships because there is some RNG involved inside of doing a Leviathan counter. As long as we get our ships off first and get our ultimate ability down, we're going to be able to take out any Leviathan. But let's take a look at these ships right here and see what this opponent is running. So the first ship that we're going to look at, of course, is the Sith Fighter. We have our Sith Assassin that is going to be piloting this ship. This Sith Assassin is Relic 5, and that is what makes a difference whenever we're doing a successful Leviathan counter when they have a Sith Fighter on the front lineup. So we're going to go back and look at my ship real quick and look at my Sith Fighter. All right, so let's pop over here. I've got a couple of lineups for different scenarios whenever you're going up against a Leviathan. So let's go ahead and select Fleet right here real quick. And you'll notice right away we've got 3 different lineups. We've got an Sith Assassin versus Sith Assassin lineup. This is when we're going to be facing an additional Leviathan that is running the exact same layout as I'm using right here. We're using the Marauder, we're using Malgus, and we're using the Sith Assassin. If you notice, I've invested heavily in my Sith Fighter. We have our Sith Assassin up to Relic 8. Our Relic level on our Sith Assassin is going to be the determining factor when it comes to facing a Leviathan mirror match. The higher our Relic level is, the faster we'll go, and in turn that gets to get our ultimate ability off. That way we will be able to take down any Leviathan that we face. In the event that the Sith Fighter and our Sith Assassin is the exact same Relic level as the opposing Leviathan, it's going to come down to a little bit of RNG. Who goes first and who gets their ability off. So having your Sith Assassin as high as possible is going to make all the difference in the world when it comes to facing Leviathan opponent. So since our opponent is running this exact same lineup, we're going to choose our Sith Assassin right here. So let's go ahead and select this lineup. Whenever we're facing Leviathan mirror matches, there are going to be some similarities between the two. We're always going to have a Darth Revan that's going to be Relic 9. The other ships are going to be different variants. So as you can see right here, my Malgus or my Fury class interceptor, Malgus is Relic 8, whereas his Malgus is only Relic 7. My Sith Fighter is Relic 8 with the Sith Assassin, and his is only Relic 5. So this right here with mine being Relic 8 is going to make the difference when it comes to facing him, because we'll be able to get our ultimate ability off that much quicker. So let's jump into battle real quick. Let's break it down and we'll show you exactly how to take care of this 7-star Leviathan. Here we go, loading inside the battle. And actually, they're going to go first this time, as a matter of fact. So once they get that off, we're going to focus on getting this Sith Marauder down. So we're just going to use a basic. And that throws up healing immunity sometimes. Sometimes it does not catch. So we're going to use our AoE real quick. And now we're going to go full in on this Sith Marauder. Then we're going to use our ability. We're going to drop that on our tank. And then we're going to go in there, Leviathan. They're going to come in on us. Again, it basically comes down to this fight. Who has the higher Relic level on the Sith Assassin? So we're going to use our Sith Assassin ability. It's going to do a lot of damage because it is below 50% health. So we're going to use a basic on the B28. And that takes care of him. So now they've lost their tank. They're going to call in on an additional assist. They're going to come in. Looks like they're coming in with a Marauder. So we're going to drop a heal. But first thing first, we need to get rid of their Sith Assassin. So let's do this. We knocked off their shield. We're going to do a call in. And the first call in we're going to be doing is our dagger, because that's going to get rid of any debuffs that is on us. So we've got a stun up on their Sith Assassin. We've got their Darth Malgus ship, and we have our Sith Empire Trooper. So let's go ahead and take down. We're going to use our secondary ability on our dagger. And they're going to go all in on our B28. So basic one more time. Ability block, another basic. One more basic. Should get rid of their Sith Assassin, and it did. Now we're going to focus on Malgus. So let's get rid of Malgus. And again, their Sith Empire Trooper is going to go. And then we're going to drop this. I want to keep my Sith Assassin healed up because that is going to be the key to taking care of this fight. So we're going to drop the heal there on our Sith Assassin. Again, back to our TIE Dagger, basic. And it pretty much is just a basic single attack every single time. So I have one more basic. And now we've got it right. I don't know if it's quite exactly below 50%. So let's give it a try. Almost got him down. They're going to call in another reinforcement. And they have stunned our Malgus. So let's just do our secondary ability on TIE Dagger. Gets rid of their Malgus ship. All we have left now is Darth Vader. We're going to do one more call in. And let's go ahead and call in our Mark 6 interceptor. Here comes our interceptor in. Going to drop a stun right there. We're going to just do a basic. That basic gets rid of Vader. And then now all they have left is their Mark 6. So we're going to do AoE. Go ahead and drop some mines. One more basic. And pretty much just running basic every single time. We're going to use our second ability right here. And we're going to call in our Sith Assassin. And we're just going to keep going on. And as you can see, they've gotten control of our ship by using their ultimate ability. But they've got nothing left at this point. No defenses. We've got fears up. So we're still going to be able to take care of this battle right here. There's a basic. And just slowly whittling down all of those stacks on him. One more basic, dropping 2 off. They're going to call in an additional reinforcement. In this case right here, they have called in Cassian's U-Wing, but it's not going to be any issue whatsoever. So AoE, let them keep doing this, and now we're going to go full in, taking care of that Mark 6, and now all we've got left is Cassian. So let's just do this. AoE, let them go in, another basic, and just basically back and forth returning. There's Malgus. One more basic, and this should take care of it. And we have successfully countered a 7-star Leviathan with our 5-star Leviathan right here. Our next opponent that we're going to be facing right here is an additional 7-star Leviathan, but as you can see, the lineup is running just a little bit different. In this case here, instead of running Sith Assassin on the front line, they are running a TIE Dagger. So we're going to have to change our lineup just a little bit to be able to counter them successfully. I think what has happened over time is I was running in first place so often, and a lot of the Leviathans were running the Sith Assassin on the front line, and I was just wiping the floor with them with my 5-star Leviathan. So they switched up, running TIE Dagger on the front line. So let's go in here, hit battle. We're going to swap our fleet around just a little bit. So instead of running Malgus and his ship on the front line, we're going to swap it up a little bit. And we're going to be running TIE Dagger and Sith Assassin along with our B28 on the front line. So let's go ahead and select this lineup. There's our lineup. And again, we're going to be calling in those ships right there. So let's go ahead and hit battle. Jump in this fight, and we'll show you exactly how to take down this 7-star Leviathan running TIE Dagger on the front line. So automatically right off the bat there, they're going to get their ability off. And again, this is going to be a very similar fight. We're going to be using a lot of basics during this fight. That way we can get rid of their B28. So let's just use a basic. We're going to use our AoE from TIE Dagger real quick. Then we're going to use our AoE from B28. And they're going to go in with their AoE. And it's just going to be swapping back and forth as we go through this fight. So let me get my ability off. So there we've targeted their Leviathan. And now they're going to focus in on our B28. Now, the main key is we're going to try and keep our Sith Assassin alive. So let's do basic. Add another basic right here. One more basic. And we are just going to slowly hammer away. And our first call in right here is going to be our Fury class interceptor. So let's do this. And let's just go ahead and drop a heal up. Get our assassin healed back up some. And again, their TIE Dagger just calling in everything. So another basic just trying to get the health down on this B28. AoE by our TIE Dagger. They're going to go full core on our B28 again. Another basic, one more basic once again. And now we're going to be using this right here, path to power. Get rid of all of that. Let's go ahead and swap heals over here. Now we're going to call in our assassin again. Got our health down really low, really nicely. One more basic from our tie dagger. They're going to get a call in. They're going to be using their Sith assassin on us. So let's get this out of the way. Our Malgus is about to die, so we're going to use basic one more time. Let's get a heal back up. Let's go basic with tie dagger, our call in. This time we're going to be calling in our Mark 6 interceptor. Let's get it done. And we're going to use tie dagger, basic again, and basic to get rid of the B-28. Now we can focus on the rest of these ships. So let's get rid of the assassin because we want this ship slowed down. We don't want them taking any extra turns unless they have to. So again, they're going in there. All right, basic again. One more basic. So as you see, a lot of this fight just really consists of using our basic abilities to be able to take down our 7-star Leviathan opponent. So one more basic there. And now we've reached our ultimate ability. We're taking control of their ship. And we should have no problem taking down this 7-star Leviathan. All right, so let's go. We're going to use our basic ability for Leviathan. And of course, they're going to hammer away at us. Let's get rid of this one. So no more foresight. So now we focus on the tie dagger. That way they can't get rid of any debuffs at all. So one more basic there. One more from tie dagger. Oop, that was a miss. That's going to take care of it. And then we're going to finish off with Malgus. Basic from the Leviathan. Little hit from there. Another basic from the Leviathan as well. And we're going to finish off the call in. Let's go ahead. Let's just call in Assassin. Going to get healing immunity up. Another basic from Dagger. And that takes care of this 7-star Leviathan running tie dagger on the front line. All right, boys and girls, that is pretty much what you're going to come across facing any Leviathan with your 5-star Leviathan, 6-star, 7-star Leviathan, swapping those lineups around, or what you're going to get the victory with by using those different lineups when facing opposing mirror match Leviathan. All right, boys and girls, so there we go. That is how you can successfully counter a 7-star Leviathan using a multitude of Leviathan lineups. On a 5-star Leviathan, this works just as well on a 6-star or 7-star Leviathan whenever you're facing them in a mirror match situation. Anyway, hope you learned something from this video. Let me know what troubles are you having when using your Leviathan. Hope to see you next time. And until then, much love, peace out, and we'll see you soon.